Hey guys, it's me. I feel like it's starting to mist a little bit. It's getting heavy, but that's okay. Look at these cards. The universe has your back. You bet your bottom dollar it does. And it's funny because why didn't they teach this us in school, right? Why? It's just I don't know. But now we can learn, right? We can learn about this stuff because it's pretty remarkable. You would not believe like I'm still kind of in shock with it all, just trying to learn it all. There's a lot to learn, but the universe totally has our back, and it's just like the main thing is just trying to figure out how to work with it, right? You got to learn how to control your thoughts is key. Your thoughts really got to be as positive as they can be. It can't be negative because then it's not. It's just gonna bring you negative stuff, right? It's true. It really is true. I remember I told you guys before that I read the book The Secret a long time ago. It's basically the law of attraction, right? Like positive attracts positive and negative attracts negative. So if you're thinking about negative things, you're gonna attract negative into your world, and we don't want to do that, do we? There's already enough negative going around. Thank you, keep it away, right? That's the way that it gotta be, or it should be. So anyhow, oh my goodness. I'm terrible with the rocks here today. There's so many pretty ones. This is a different spot today I came to, and like I must have picked all the good rocks out of the other spots. So anyway, yeah, the universe, totally. The whole thing is keeping your thought process like as crisp and clear as you can, and like really, really just only focus on the things that you want in life, not the things that you don't want in your life. Like today was rough for me because I was kind of like cranky because my bank account was not where I want it to be right now, but that's okay because it's getting fixed. It's gonna fix itself. It will. Just today was a little bit. It was kind of frustrating because I'm like, darn, what am I gonna do? Like, because I was hoping that they just cash it anyway, but they couldn't. But that's okay. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. You really have to be aligned with the universe. You, like I was saying, you gotta your thoughts and stuff gotta keep crisp, gotta keep them clear, gotta keep them as positive as you can, right? And if you're open to believe how much the universe actually loves you, then you're gonna be open to believe a whole new world can be there for you. You just have to believe in it. Is all you have to believe. Have faith, because if your thoughts are positive and great and stuff, and you're in tune with with the universe, and you realize that the universe loves you, and you realize that the universe is actually here for us and not against us, it opens up a whole new world for you. It really does. Some of you guys might remember when I went to Cuba back in 2010. I never ever in my life thought that that was actually going to happen, but it happened, and I totally believe it was because that was when I was reading the book, the Secret, and I started to change my thoughts instantly as soon as I started reading it, because as soon as I started reading it, I just believed right away, and I'm glad I did because it changed my life a lot. I mean, yeah, still sometimes I have the negative thoughts and whatnot, but I mean, I don't try to have the negative thoughts. It's just kind of sometimes my life is just it throws quirks at me and stuff, but I work through it and I try to get through it, and then I always come out stronger on the other side. And that's what you have to believe in, that no matter if you're having a battle this day or that day, you're having a tough day, just start to focus on the positive things that are in your life, the things that are making you happy at that moment. Like totally take that problem. I know sometimes it might be a huge problem. You're like, Daniel, I cannot get it out of my mind because it's too big of a problem. But that's I'm not saying to get it out of your mind, because I know that it's hard to, like, if something really bad's happening, it's kind of hard to just like forget about it. But if you just start to focus on other things, like other things that make you happy, other things that make you feel good, and just start feeling the good from that, then that's going to open up your heart to more. And but you have to keep on that frequency. Of course, if you have a bad day, you got be upset, feel the emotion and everything, like process it, but don't let it consume you. Don't let it consume you, because it's just too much. It's too much. We have to keep our thoughts really on the positive and just only focus on what you want in life and how you want to feel. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. And that's true. It's so true, because our thoughts are, believe it or not, a lot more stronger than that cell phone that I'm recording this video on. They're so strong. Your thoughts can reach far, far away. I'll tell you, it's weird because, like, the other night I was thinking, well, I want to manifest something, right? Shoot, I totally lost it. My mind's kind of scattered. I probably shouldn't even be doing this video today, but I came to the ocean because I wanted to, and I always have my cards with me. So I was just like, whatever, I'll do it. But if you think about something, practice with something small. Practice on something small that you really want. Like, even if it's like, I'll take this little part of the book. When you're going to the grocery store, focus on a parking spot that you might want to park in, okay? Like, just picture the parking spot being empty. And then just be like, okay, and that's where I'm going to park. And then when you go there, just see if the parking spot's empty. I don't know. I try practice. That's what I did when I was first learning about it. I was like just practicing little things, like, you know, just small, simple things. And then I was just like, whoa, okay, this is actually huge, because that's how, like, I didn't know I was manifesting a trip to Cuba, but I knew that I always wanted a trip to Cuba. I used to like visualize myself like being there, like, oh, I could so see me sitting on that beach, enjoying it and soaking up the sun. And then like that was it. I never really thought of it, or, you know, like I never like was like, oh, I'm never gonna get there. I never thought about that, but I had the thought in my mind once. I visioned it and like imagined how amazing it actually would be. And then just like on a whim, like when you put that thought out there, it instantly starts, the universe will start to do things and start to move things and get things going to bring you what you want. And it really will. It's actually so powerful. Like, you know, sometimes in the daytime, if you're talking about somebody, you know, and then later on you're like, hey, I just thought about you earlier, right? It's all manifesting, and it's so real. It really is the most realest thing, and I cannot believe that they never taught us this in school. Well, I can, but I can't, right? So that's why we have to kind of teach ourselves this. I mean, some of you might not really think that it's possible or whatever, like, but that's fine. If you don't think that it's possible, don't think that it's possible. But if you want to think it's possible, like I said, start practicing with little things, and like just try to what's this? Just try to see if you can bring those little things into your life. Like, I'll tell you that I know what it was that I was going to say about how when I said this about manifesting, because last month my bank account was the same, okay? Like, it hasn't been easy since Corona, but I'm working my best and I'm doing my best. But I remember I was listening to Ray, and she said something, you know, if you know, ask for a miracle, because if you don't ask for it, you're not going to get it, because you can't get things unless you ask for them. So I'm not super happy to say, but my bank account was like minus $600. It was awful. I was just like, oh my God. And I said, I need a miracle, please, just a small miracle. And it was kind of funny, because the next day I went in my bank account and there was like 200 or 300 something deposited in my account. I can't remember what it was, but it was from my youngest father, which I never received a child support payment from him since like 2018. I never got anything. And then all of a sudden I'm just asking for this miracle, and it was there. It was in my bank account, and it was like, I think it worked out that it was the same day that I got paid too, or something like that. I don't know. So it really helped me get out of my chunky old bank account that I had, or I'm gonna call it chunky because I want it to be chunky. I don't really care about money, but I just would like enough to help me keep my kids, you know, good, right? That's all. But it was cool, because I asked for a miracle, and it was kind of like I knew I needed financial help. And then, like, after 2 years of not receiving a nickel, I was just like, oh, whoa, Well, thank you. Thank you, universe, for answering my prayer. Because it's gratitude, right? You have to have gratitude, you have to keep a great attitude, and you only think about it once, and then that's it. You just kind of like, you'll bring that into your life. It's remarkable how it actually works, and I'll talk more about it, more and more videos. But we will get it all. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. You gotta kind of be in a love kind of state, right? Like you're gotta be feeling good. You gotta be happy, and positivity is definitely the key. Positive thoughts, always happy thoughts. Keep excited. Be excited. Be like a child excited. You're not supposed to let your inner child die. You let her or him live forever and always feel the excitement through him or her. Because when we were kids, we were so innocent to everything. We didn't know. We didn't think about bills. We didn't think about this. We didn't think about that. And we'd get excited over the smallest things, and like the smallest things would make us happy. So that's really, really what we should be doing now as we're older. We should be focusing on, like, focusing on just being happy, and being happy with what we got, being grateful with what you have in the right now, and living in just the now with what you have, and having like that happiness that you're okay, I'm good. It's gonna bring more into your world. It's gonna bring more happy things if you're happy. Do you know what I mean? It sounds funny, but it is. Just don't think negative thoughts. Don't think the negative thoughts at all. Keep them away, because if you think negative thoughts, you're gonna bring more negative to you. We don't want that, do we? No, we don't. I didn't think so. But yes, definitely. I have more. Can't wait to keep reading these. I'm still not done the butterfly cards either, but I'm like, every time I go somewhere, I see new cards. I'm like, I love these. I have oracle cards. I have positive affirmation cards. And I got tarot cards now, but the tarot cards, I think I'm going to need I've got to practice with them a little bit more, because there's a lot. There's a lot, and I got to get into it. But keep these thoughts with you today, guys. Try to always have like a loving heart. Try to keep things open. Try to keep things happy. Think about the good things you want in life, not the bad, crummy things that are bothering you, weighing you down. Don't think about them. Ignore them. I know it's hard to ignore them, but if you do, I feel like it's gonna downpour on me any time now, and I am all right with that, because I think it would feel good. But anyway, honestly, I just really think that if we just start focusing on the good and what we want, and just kind of like, have it in your mind that that's what you want, and let it just come to you, who knows, right? Trust it. Believe in miracles. Why not, right? With all the things going on in the world today, I think if I could believe in one small thing, I think it would be this. I think that it would be that the universe has my back, and I would rather tell myself that than tell myself anything else that's going on around here today, because the universe is a big place. I'd like to have that behind me, right? Like, I'd tell you, thank you, universe, for being so great for us. That's, you just have to believe in it, have faith. And I got a whole bunch of little rocks in there. I was like, plus I filled up my bag too. I can't help it. They're gorgeous. So, anywho, my energy is like kind of not super today, but I might not even post this video. But if I do, I hope it was great. I don't really know, because I don't know how I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling good, but I'm just kind of, this isn't my spot. I like my other spot down the road, but there were people there, so I had to keep driving. And then I tried to walk through like this big field of woods, trying to find another place, but I was like walking through and seeing hawks and stuff. So I was like, okay, I might not stay here, because I don't know if there's anything that's crawling, like big, like with lots of legs, or not lots of legs, but I was a little nervous, because I never been there before, but it was really pretty there, and I liked it. And I would have kept going, but when I got as far as I did, I found like posts and stuff, and like I didn't really know what was there. So I thought, okay, I better stop here and turn around. So I did, and then I came and found this spot. There were ducks here, so that's what made me stop. But I don't know. I will come back with more of these cards again, and I just want you to just try practicing with little things. Try practicing manifesting small little things into your life, like just little things, right? That's all you got to start out with. And then when you start realizing the magic and the miracle of it, then you're going to be happy, and you're going to be like, wow. I mean, I know there's a lot of you on my Facebook that already know of this thing and already have like heard of it and believe in it and whatnot, but check out The Secret, Rhonda Breen. It's on Netflix. It's really interesting, and it's science, guys. It's science. It happens, and it really happens. And I can tell you many times that I've had it actually work for me. Like I said, my son Cody, I remember he drew a trampoline one time, and then it was funny because my friend had called me up. This was a few years ago, and she was like, "Hey, I got a trampoline. Do you guys want it?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, sure." That was awesome. Thank you, and thanks again for that, because I really appreciated it, and so did the kids. So we get the trampoline, and then it was like, I don't know, I'll probably say like maybe a month, 2 months down the road from that, I was going in my closet looking for something, and I always keep the kids' stuff, like their little journals and stuff like that. So it was Cody's journal, and I was going through it, and I was shocked. There was a picture of a green trampoline. He drew it. He wanted a green trampoline. How many times have you seen green trampolines? Right? Not very many. They're usually black or blue. Usually blue. Like blue is like a main color for trampolines, but the trampoline that was given to us was green, and the trampoline that he drew in the picture from like years ago was green too. So that is manifesting right there. That's manifesting, and he did it. We didn't even know about it, right? That was the thing. And I mean, if you look back at times and you think of different things that came into your life, and if you remember that you thought about it, and like you're like, wow, is that a miracle? Nope, not a miracle. Well, yeah, a miracle, but it's not a coincidence, because there is no such thing as coincidences. Not. It's all synchronicities. And when you ask the universe for things, or when you put thoughts and stuff out there, it comes back to you. It really does. And it's important to know that. It really is important. So please just keep your thoughts positive, keep your thoughts happy, and focus on just only the good things. If you're having a bad day, don't let that bad day ruin it, okay? It's not a whole bad day. It's only 5 minutes that's wrong. That's all. So don't let it drag you for your whole day. Take that and then and focus on like other things that make you happy. You know, go for a walk, go in nature, something, anything that makes you feel good, do that and get it into your system. It's so important, especially now, because this world is just like, it's chaotic. It really is. And I just want to do whatever I can to help people think like different thoughts. And you know, if I can help people, I want to help people. And you can't just, it's not like just because I said today like I had a bad day about my bank account. I'm feeling good now. I'm much better now. I mean, I did get my check cashed, which was awesome, and I had a lot of people offer to help me, which was even more awesomer, because it made me realize how many great friends I have. Like, not like that, but like realize like that, but you know what I mean? It was just nice that everybody was really quick to jump and help me, and I thank you all for that so much. I can't even express my gratitude for that, because it really meant a lot to me, because I was a little stressed. But it worked. It's good. I got my check cashed, and it didn't even cost me that much, so it's all good, right? But definitely keep your thoughts as good as you can, guys. Definitely, because it's so important. It's so important. All right. And I gotta go before I clean this freaking beach clean of rocks, because there's not gonna be any left. I'm like a friggin' kid looking at them like, oh, pretty rock. Anyway, much love to you all, and I will see you guys all again. Bye. Trying to get up without everything falling out of my bag. See you.